welcome back. So it's Pairing Up 2024. Got back from Blackpool on Sunday. Me, my father and my stepmother went up there. Had a really good time. Met up with some club mates and had a good chat with them, and met up with some people from Pigeon Chat that I've been friends with for a while. Recognised some faces from Pigeon Chat as well. Bought a lot of stuff. The car was absolutely rammed coming back. These feeding pots here we got from Blackpool, nice and robust. They're just for the waters. They have galley pots in there for food, as you can see. Galley pot in there. You know the drill for our ways of pairing up. So what we'll do is all of these pigeons will be allowed out for about half an hour to an hour a day, maybe a bit more if we can do a cycle. That'll be great. But obviously we both work, so we'll get as many out as we can. They will all be barred up until the second egg is laid, so we will know that they are basically going to be rearing the right chicks from them. They won't be bunking anyone else. So it's just water, food in the pens, and they're let out for a good half an hour, 45 minutes each, and then that's it. All of the pairs went together really well, apart from pen 13, which is one over the far side. So that, if you remember, we was talking about that cock that we bought from the Ronnie and Tracy Nicklin sale on Excelsior. That cock there is it's definitely a cock, because when we came back he was holding his pen, but we put a hen in there with him. He just didn't want to know. He's a double grandson to Sister Rosita. He's got some of a Noosk and new Rossi lines in him as well. Really, really well-bred pigeon. We was looking forward to having young ones off of him. He is paired to a daughter of Cola from Darren Hunt, but he just doesn't seem to want to pair. They're beating each other up. There's no sign of wanting to pair at all, but we'll see. Hopefully within the next few days they show some signs of wanting to pair and get on with it. Rome wasn't built in a day, I guess. So yeah, got these little feeders from Blackpool as well, just for the grit minerals. They've got black minerals and grit in there. This feeder as well, which is a handy little feeder. It's got a lid on it, so none of the pigeons can poo in the trough. And you can, if you're filming down there, like I will be in a minute, you can sit on that lid, so which is really good. We got this is a 1.5 one. We got a 150. We got 75 and 100. We got 3 sections with new feeders. We didn't bother getting new drinkers; they didn't need it. So they're on a mixture of best all round and barley at the moment. That will be until we have chicks, because there's no point in feeding them breed and mix. They can make a nice rich crop milk from that, what we're giving them for the babies. As soon as they have babies, we'll be switching the breeding mix around. So we'll probably put 2 or 3 good breeding mixes together, mix them together. Probably Versalaga start, Versalaga best all round again. There's nothing wrong with best all round. You can rear youngsters, good youngsters on best all round. There's nothing wrong with it. And a good fat mix like Energy Plus, we'll probably chuck in that and just make a nice consistent breeding mix. Take the barley out. Don't need barley when they're breeding, because they won't. Well, to be fair, they just won't eat it anyway when they're breeding. But they will eat it now, because that's all they've got. So got the pigeons that are good weight as well. None of them are overweight. There's no hens that are overweight, which is good. Was less than the feed a little bit, to be fair. Before pairing up, we was giving them about, instead of an ounce each, it's about 3/4 to a half for the weeks run up to pairing up, just to keep the weight off them a bit, and it works. So there's no fat hens in here, which is always good. So hopefully we'll have some eggs in here from 7 to 10 days from now. So as I said, we've let pairs out. So pen 9 is out at the moment, and we'll go down in rows, and then until we switch the lights off. So the lights will be on from 6 o'clock in the morning till about 8 o'clock, 8-9 o'clock in the morning, and then we'll switch them off, and then they'll be going on at 5 o'clock till about 10 o'clock in the evening. The heater will be on if there's any cold days. It is absolutely blowing a gale outside. We've got easy bed for a floor dressing. So the easy bed, we've used Megazord before for recommendation and we just didn't get on with it, so we're using the easy bed, a good old faithful easy bed that my missus absolutely hates, because obviously it gets in your carpet and stuff. So yeah, we do use that. It's good stuff. You know, it's good for warmth as well. So yeah, we had a really good time at Blackpool, got a lot of stuff. Didn't get many products as such. I mean, we got a bottle of Sedicol, and that was it really. I think some garlic oil as well, just to whack on the corn now and again. We ordered a trap from Universal Pigeon Products because they're all sold out at the moment. So that'll be coming in 6 weeks' time, which we're really looking forward to. So I'll go through a few of the pairs with you that we've paired up today. The racers have been paired up today as well, but the racers were a bit more of a challenge because some of the hens didn't want to go with the cock. They were just beating each other up. So yeah, we have to keep an eye on that, and because we don't obviously want broken flights and stuff when they're racing in a few months' time. But it's the same principle in the race loft as it is in the stock loft. So they will literally be let out for an hour or two a day each. So the pairings, what we've got in here, we'll just go through a few of them. We've wrapped the nest bowls this year just for the first few weeks because if you put nest felts in there straight away, they just tear holes in them, and they're not cheap really. I mean, yeah, you can buy them in bulk and stuff, but it's just a pain in the ass to go and get them when we got a lot of them at Blackpool. So we'll just be using the newspaper while they're, you know, getting used to each other. Once they're due the eggs, then we'll put the nest felts in. They can have straw on the floor, then build their own nests. As I said, there's galley pots in there for food, but in pen 1 we've got the grandson of Wolfgang Bolt from Leo Hermans. We've got John Angwin, that Mealy Pie cock. He is a really nice cock. He's bred winners for us with that hen. That hen is a brass pennon cross Jansen. We didn't race her. My dad hand-picked her out the stock loft and said she'll breed winners, and she did. So yeah, really nice hen. That hen is from the Dutch hen, the Beaver Dam hen, which is in there with the son of Rambo, paired on to the old man Brass Pen, who's 13 years old now. He doesn't really feel, but we have a lot of daughters and granddaughters in this stock loft this year to see how they breed. We haven't got many grandsons from him, or direct sons, because he threw mostly hens for some reason. We've got Bowler's Brass in here, prolific racer for us and really good breeder for us. So we'll be trying a hand at the grandchildren, the granddaughters, see what happens. So that's pen 1. Pen 2 are feeders. We do have feeders. It's handy just to have, just in case you want more rounds off specific pairs. So in here we got the direct son of Rambo paired onto our best breeding hen by a golden country mile. Breeder of, well, she's dam and multiple first prize winners, and she's also a grandmother of first prize winners as well from last year. So we'll try that with that pairing. We'll see what happens. Pen 4's empty. Pen 5, we have got the granddaughter of New Euro Dark Debbie paired onto a direct son of Blue Veil Az, and he is also the grandson of Don Caleo and Golden Leo 976. She's bred a combine winner for us, so we'll see how they go. In here we've got the old man Brass Pen, and he's 13. He's with his daughter, so we'll see what he breeds during the summer. He doesn't really fill in the colder months, so we won't be expecting anything from him in this round. He's paired onto a direct daughter of his. We did have youngsters out of them last year and put them to stock for future breeding, but they're both hens. For some reason, as I said before, he just doesn't throw cocks as much, which is a shame, because if they're all like Boulder's Brass, they'd be kept back for stock for sure. In here we have an unrung clip ring hen, and she is from the grandson of Better Than Bolt, and she's paired onto and her mother is Tutti Frutti, she's next door, paired onto a nice Herman Kuster's cock. He's bred winners for us, so we'll see how that goes. Again, that's a great granddaughter. Sorry, that's a granddaughter of that cock there and that hen in there, which is the Herman Beaverdam hen. In here is another granddaughter from the Brass Pen and Jansen pair. That is a direct daughter of Boulder's Brass. Really nice hen. You can't see the cock because he's a dark checker cock, but I'll try and... Actually, no, you can't really see him, to be fair. But you can see him, he's a dark checker cock. He is from Chinaman, and he is the grandson of New Euro Dark Debbie. He's a lovely dark checker cock, brilliant in the hand. So is she. She got a few tickets in the show pen. She's a really nice hen, so we'll try a hand at seeing how these grandchildren breed for us. In here we've got another grandchild of the principal Brass Pen and Jansen pair. She's paired onto a brass penning cock. She won in the show pen as well, but as I said, we're breeding for racing, so we'll see how they go. We just want to try these hens because they've been really good on the road for us. A lot of these brass penning hens have actually won for us, so we'll see how they do at breeding. We've not really tried it before like that, so we'll see what happens. In there, he's the man, brass penning. Boulder's Brass. He is a class pigeon, an absolute class pigeon in the hand. By far our favourite cockbird. He won on the road for us. Clear winner in our old club. Won the club by 13 minutes. One as a youngster, one as a yearling. Sorry, a 2-year-old. Or was it a yearling? I think it was a yearling. An absolute brilliant pigeon. Class. And he reared a winner last year for us, paired onto that hen. So she is a direct daughter of Rambo, and threw some really consistent pigeons for us last season as old birds. So that pair have bred consistent birds, and they're proven. So that's that's enough reason for them to go back together. So we're really looking forward to pigeons from them. In here we have Tutti Frutti, so that's another brass penning that won for us on the road as a youngster. She is a really tame hen. That's why we call her Tutti Frutti. She'll come up to us in a minute. She'll come up to me. Here you go. Lovely hen. She won for us on the road. Lovely hen in the hand. She is paired onto a son of Favourite Olympiad, so that cock there is from Clive and John Jackson, same as that dark checker cock in there, and pen 12. So we're really looking forward to that pairing as well. In this pen here we have a direct son of Blue China, and the brass pen and hen there is another granddaughter of the principal Brass Pen and Jansen pair. Lovely checker cock and a nice checker hen as well. In here, so like I said, the problem pair. We'll see how they get on, but it is what it is. That cock's maybe he's a bit young, doesn't know what he's doing. But he's paired on to a daughter of Cola, and that cock there, the checker pie cock, is a really well bred cock from Ronnie and Tracy Nicklin. He is the double grandson of Sister Rosita. He's also got Kittle in his pedigree, and the full brother of Spider-Man is his grandfather as well, on one side. So New Rossi and a new skin in the pedigree. Really well bred cock, but he just doesn't seem to want to pair at the moment, so we'll see what happens there. But that would have been a really good pairing for racing, I think, so we'll give them time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Pen 14 is empty. In here we have a Roland Jansen cock with a granddaughter of Gordorno from Herman Kuster's. That hen there was purchased from Clive and John Jackson. That Roland Jansen cock we've had for a fair few years, since 2018. We had him as a young bird, but we haven't bred for him much because the first year we bred from him, he bred loads of grizzles and they all got taken by the hawk. So we'd like to try a few from him again, because last time we actually bred from him, he did breed pigeons to score that weren't grizzles. So hopefully they'll be nice pieds or whatever, but even if they're grizzles, we'll see what happens. So yeah, that's the last pairing. in this loft. We do have a pair from a pair. We bought that pigeon from Mickey Collins up at Blackpool, so we met up at the Savoy. She is now in a section on her own. She will be quarantined for a week. So she had an 800-mile round trip. So Mickey Collins brought her to Blackpool. Blackpool to Birmingham's 200 mile, and Cornwall to Blackpool was 600 miles. So we'll see how that goes. She will be, like I said, quarantined and treated she'll be treated accordingly. So we'll see if she needs treatment. But she's a really nice little grizzle hen from the Pitbull lines. So we'll see what happens, guys. So with Blackpool, I do recommend anybody that hasn't been to go. It's really good. We will be going again next year, and it was just nice to see some familiar faces and get some stuff that we needed. And we'll see what happens with pairing up. So we've got the races paired up at the top as well. It's the same principle. We let them out every hour or so, different pairs, and we'll see what happens. So done a bit of work in here as well. We've got a new little shelf here for the birds, and we replaced this the old fibre board with ply because it was buckled. So this is all the 9mm ply to look a little bit better. As I said, we use Easy Bed for dressing. So that's it, guys. We'll see what comes out of this breeding season, and we'll be looking forward to racing the pigeons that we get off of these pairings. So I hope you all have a good breeding season, and other than that as well, we couldn't get life rings up at Blackpool because the queue was massive. We could not be asked to wait because we had a lot of stuff like feeders and baskets as well. Bought a couple of baskets, so we'll get the life rings off Clubmate, and we'll order them soon. So we're only having about 40 young ones, so it's about a round and a half for these, and see what happens. So like I said, hope you have a really good breeding season and a racing season coming up. So cheers, guys. Take care of yourselves and enjoy your pigeons mostly. Cheers.